Hi, Allie. I hope you're well. I'm going to go through the checklist and provide feedback on your 3 posters. So the first thing that we want to look at is the type consistent across all 3 posters, and does it carry the message with simple phrasing? So let's start with, is it consistent? So it does look like it is the same type that's used across each. I would make it consistent in that this one here has this like shape behind it, this yellow shape here. But we don't have the shapes that kind of frame the words in the other posters. So you want to make that consistent. Let's see, the next one is carries, yes, so break the pressure, protect the students, beat the burnout. Yes, that is consistent. So that one's correct. I think this one needs more improvement here. Color palette, is it consistent across all 3, and is it from the fairy references? So let's see if it's consistent. This one's black, red, and gray. This one has yellow in it, and tan. And this one is just red and gray. So work is needed in order for the color palette to be consistent across all 3 posters. So we are going to highlight this one. Let's see what's going on with your constructivist images. So don't see, I mean, yeah, these don't really have gray in it. They're more black, red, and tan. But overall, I can see that you are referring to this, but I think it needs to be consistent across all 3 with respect to the color palette. Okay, focal images in the foreground carries the message theme large enough for the composition to read as a dominant design element and modified significant using filters. So let's turn these off. So it is dominant, not the same style. So this looks like one style, this is a completely different style, and this is a completely different style. So you want to choose 3 references to use as your hero images, and to make sure that the filters that you're applying are consistent across all 3. They are in the foreground, yes, but we need to work on this even more. Middle ground is patterning, created from simple shapes such as lines that demonstrates the ability to create pattern that conforms to a shape. This doesn't seem to be conformed to a shape, so we're not seeing the clipping mask element over here in the layers panel. Same with this one and this one. So this, you need to go back to the video tutorials about how to create patterns within shapes to create a clipping mask. Generative fill tools, yes, we can see those in the background. Yes, and yes. So that is there. That is there. So this should give you a pretty consistent checklist here if you want to take a screen grab of that, so that you know what to focus on in improving these before moving to the motion graphic.